I have struggled with metabolic health for years. And so I kind of knew like a lot of these terms and knew that I had them, but that was about it. So about 20 plus years ago, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome and was told about insulin resistance, but I just kind of like put it on a shelf and was like, okay, I'm going to start taking metformin. And that was it. I just kind of did what my doctor told me to do. And so over the course of probably about 16 years, I had these symptoms that would like pop up, high cholesterol, high blood sugars, some hair loss, but like nothing I could like really put my finger on. They were just kind of almost like lurking in the background. I had my 3 kids, and then kind of probably about 5 years ago, out of nowhere, I just had major weight gain, like super low energy, major hair loss. And I was like, hold on, I haven't changed anything. Like I didn't all of a sudden start eating all this food and so I started going back to an endocrinologist, and he was like, oh yeah, you just, you need to eat less and you need to move more. And I kind of know where this is going. You probably just need, some type of weight loss surgery. And I was like, okay, hold on. Can you test my thyroid? Like, can you do something that can give me some answers? And just from there, I was like on a mission to find out, because I just knew it, like in my gut, like this wasn't just I had gained some weight and I needed to do something about it. And so I did. I started this quest, and I took like a weight loss shot, hoping that would help, starting in 2019. So kind of before it became popular, but I feel like I was one of the originals. My doctor had prescribed that to me for pre-diabetes, and that just nothing was helping me. And so I stumbled upon read about basically balancing blood sugar. So I was like, okay, I'll try this. I've tried everything else and I'm like beating my head against a wall. And so I was like, I'm going to try balancing my blood sugar. And through the course of intermittent fasting, I started doing that. I started prioritizing fiber. And that's when I heard from Trent's sister and my hairstylist and one of my best friends. She's like, hey, I have something that goes along with what you're trying to do. And so I kind of like dipped my toes into using some supplements and whatnot, but I really hit the ground running and balanced my blood sugar. And here I am now. It's been about a little over a year, and I have lost over 70 pounds, which is exciting. The weight loss is exciting, but like really it's my energy levels. It's the fact that I like eat food now and I'm not starving like directly after I eat. That was like a big thing I dealt with, was like never feeling full and feeling like there was something wrong with me for always being hungry. I was like, why can't, and I was like, started to be like mean to myself. Like, why can't I just not eat? All these people around me, like they have more willpower than me. And so anyway, it's needless to say, it's changed my life, but I genuinely know that it just, everything lined up and my body was like, thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Your story is incredible, and I know you've got a picture, and we want to see the picture if
Okay.
you don't mind sharing it with us.
Okay.
Oh
Should I
wow,
wait?
you got it right there.
Should I
Hold it
wait?
up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So here is my before, and then this is kind of my during. I've still lost a little bit from there, but that's it.
That is incredible, Katie. Way to go. So, Katie, a couple questions.
Yes.
How long were you on metformin?
Okay. That's a great one. I was on metformin for 20 years, 21 years almost.
And what about now?
So now I am not on metformin, and I take zero medications, which
So
is bizarre.
you were on medications for PCOS, high blood sugar, weight control. You tried
Adult
injections,
acne.
and you're no longer on any prescription drugs whatsoever.
I'm not.
Katie,
Zero.
that is just amazing. So one last question. I know that I told you this would take like 3 minutes, and we're going way over that. So just one more question. What are some of the struggles that you had? Like for me, I've always struggled with overeating. I eat past the point of being full to the point where I'm almost uncomfortable, right? Snacking is another problem for me. For some people, it's sweet tooth or salt tooth. What were some of your vices, and how do you feel like the protocol has helped with those vices?
Okay, definitely overeating, like hands down. And I now like genuinely don't have the cravings. So like before I would eat something and I would be hungry, like as I was throwing the wrapper away in the trash, like it was, or it's cleaning my plate. I was like, so, and now I'm hungry again. So that satiety and like lack of cravings is actually still kind of bizarre to me. Like, I'm like, wait, I genuinely am not searching for the next bite of food. And low energy. I felt, I mean, I know I have 3 kids and I work and I try to be a really good wife. Like I know I have a lot on my plate. However, the lack of energy that I had was like not typical. And so now, like the fact that I don't nap anymore, my husband's like, who are you? I'm like, I don't know. I'm a new woman, but I just every afternoon, I'm like, if I could just take a 10-minute nap, like I had to function. So that has also gone away, and that's amazing.
Well, we are so, so happy for you. And Katie, thank you for coming on here, voluntarily and sharing your story. There is somebody else out there who's going to see this. I mean, there's 200 people in this call right now, plus all the people on the restreams. There is somebody who's feeling frustrated. There's somebody who's struggling with their PCOS or their insulin resistance, or maybe they've been on metformin for 30 years and are dying to get off it, right? Who's going to hear your story and going to be inspired. So thank you so much for